The first step of the assignment is to open your Eclipse IDE and create a new project. Go to File, New Project, and create a new Maven project. Click the option to create a simple project. Provide the group and artifact ID. This project is named org.graphxbasics. Next, add a new Scala nature. Then double-click on the pom.xml file to edit it. Copy the dependencies from the class project instructions. Note that if you run into java.lang errors while trying to run your project, instead switch to the Scala version 2.10. Be aware that if you change the Scala version, you also need to update the Scala Natures build path accordingly. The next step is to create a new package in Scala object. We will rename the src main from Java to Scala. Then right-click and add a new package. Give it the same name as your group ID. Right-click to add a new Scala object. This one is called driver. The next step is to copy the GraphX Basics project code from the class resources link and paste it into your Scala class. Make sure the object name matches the name you gave when you added a new Scala object. Remember, if you are running this project from the IDE, you will need to specify the Hadoop home directory as shown in class exercise 4. Next, clean and build the project by right-clicking on the project name and going to Run as Maven Clean, and then Run as Maven Install. Rename the jar file to a more friendly name. And then copy it to the cluster using WinSCP or CyberDuck. The Spark command to run the jar is provided in the class project instructions. Open PuTTY and enter the command, specifying the path to the jar file and the output path. Once the project has finished running, copy the output folder to your home directory using the get command. Review the output folder to ensure all 7 output files are present. For part 2 of this assignment, you will follow the same initial steps previously outlined. Those are create a new Maven project, add a Scala nature, add the dependencies to the POM file, and create a new package in Scala object. Next, copy and paste the project code from the link in the project instructions. Again, ensure the object name in the code matches the name of the Scala object you created. Then clean and build the project by going to Run as Maven Clean and then Run as Maven Install. Rename the jar file to a friendly name and then copy it to the cluster. For this example project, you also need to copy the input files with the list of nodes and the edges of the graph. Before you run the jar, make sure to transfer your input files to the cluster using the Hadoop put command. Then run the Spark submit command. When the program finishes executing, retrieve your output files from the cluster. Browse to the output folder in your FTP client and open the file to view the results.